Hello, old chap. Do pour yourself a cup of tea and then join me for a selection box of short British horror stories. It's the book club. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave Musson, at Dave Musson on Instagram, and this is a place where normally I talk to you about Stephen King, but in this spin-off series, I'm here to recommend good books to you that I think you will enjoy. Do check out the links in the description for my range of Stephen King themed band shirts, my own collection of short stories, Once More Around the Sun, sign up to my newsletter, all of those other things. And hey, consider subscribing to this channel if you like what you see here. There's lots more book recommendations to come, and if you like Stephen King, well, I've got a teeny tiny bit of content about him as well. So this is the book club. This is where I recommend books to you that I think you'll like. So you're going to get a synopsis, you'll get a bit of background about the author, you'll get my spoiler-free review, and I will try and align it to a Stephen King book so you can decide for yourself whether you want to give this one a try. No ratings here because I'm only giving you books that I'm into, so you don't need to know what I think of it out of 5. It's somewhere between 3 and 5 out of 5. They're all good, okay? Now, the whole purpose of this spin-off is to give you new books to read, but also, hopefully, when you discover new stuff, then you'll go and rave about it. And it's particularly important with this one because this collection is full of indie horror authors. So follow up on any authors you like here. And I'm introducing a new mantra here. I want you to read, I want you to review them, and then I want you to go on social media and rave about them. So just remember those 3 R's. Read, review, rave. That's the best way to approach horror books, especially ones from indie authors. And let's get into it, shall we? Today's collection that I'm going to talk to you about came out in August 2024, and it is called Bloody Hell. It's an anthology of short stories from British indie horror authors. Let's get into it. Should also add before I read the synopsis, this collection also recently won the Best Cover Art category in the Bookstagram Awards 2024. Congratulations. It is a lovely cover, very well deserved. Okay, let's get into the synopsis of Bloody Hell. The United Kingdom is known for its breathtaking beauty, but even the most idyllic of places can harbour dark secrets. Experience 27 brand new horror stories from British indie authors, each set in a unique location throughout the British Isles. Grab a cup of tea, a scone, and remember, they're only stories. This fully illustrated anthology is brought to you by indie horror author Sarah Jules and illustrator Rachel Rose, and features veteran and debut British indie horror authors. Specifically, Stephen Barnard, Marie Sinadjan, Mark M.J. Green, Benjamin Langley, Brad Thomas, Elijah Frost, Lee Allen, William Long, Bethany Russo, David K. Slater, Dr. Stuart Knott, Elizabeth J. Brown, Jessica Huntley, M.J. Mars, M.L. Rayner, Ashley Lister, Jim Oddy, Alexandra Nisneru, E.C. Samuels, Philip Alexander Baker, Tom Carter, C.S. Jones, J.C. Michael, Tim Stevens, David Watkins, and a bonus Irish story from Lee Kenny. So moving on to a bit about the author. Well, in this case, I'm actually going to tell you a bit about the editor/curator, and that is Sarah Jules. So Sarah Jules, this is her official bio, is an indie horror author from Yorkshire. She is a self-professed accidental hipster who refuses to apologise for this. She's also the owner of Sarah Jules Writing Services, a job that allows her to work in her pyjamas, which she is immensely grateful for. She currently has 3 releases: You Invited It In, Don't Lie, and Found You. And she's just released Bloody Hell on the 1st of August. And if Sarah isn't working or writing, you can find her with her nose stuck in a book, travelling the UK with her partner and her rescue pup, or sweating it out in the gym. She's a mental health advocate, coffee addict, and loves all things spooky and creepy. And Sarah blogs about all things books, writing and publishing on both her Instagram, which is Sarah Jules Writing, and her website, sarahjuleswriting.com. Okay, there's your background. Let's get into my review, spoiler-free, of Bloody Hell. So, as a British indie horror author myself, and a fan of short stories, this collection of short British horror stories from some of my peers was always going to be my cup of tea, and boy, did it not disappoint. This collection is kind of like a tin of Quality Street, and if you're not from Britain, Quality Street It's just a tin of individually wrapped chocolates, all in different flavours, that usually every household in the country has at Christmas. It's kind of law here. You have Quality Street, you have Roses, and then somewhere else you have Celebrations and Heroes. Quality Street, though, I've picked that because there's something for everyone. So these 27 tales have monsters, folklore, cult weirdness, and plenty of just humans doing dark things or finding themselves in dark places, which actually is a very fitting representation of Britain in 2024, to be honest. So being an anthology and featuring so many stories, unsurprisingly, not every single one hit the mark for me personally. However, the quality mark, again, is really high here, and I could very easily recommend just picking this book up and dipping into any of them. Give them a try. There are some that I do want to shout out individually, though, so I'm going to reach into my notes and grab those for you, okay? So my particular standouts were The Sin Eater of Lancaster by M.J. Mars, which was a really nasty and original telling of an old tale. Just a word of warning for you. Don't do what I did. Do not eat while you read this. Next on my list, To Be a Man of Man by J.C. Michael. This was a lovely bit of culty weirdness from the Isle of Man, which are two things that I always kind of associate with each other anyway. And the final line of this story. Wonderful. Okay, next up, a short and sharp review of this, but The Dark Half by Jim Oddie. Just flipping nasty with a really, really neat twist. Enjoyed it a lot. Next from me, Sand by David Watkins, a great bit of beach horror, which is not necessarily what I would think of with Britain, but it works here. Terrific ending as well. My favourite of the bunch was Bone Zipper by William Long. Just really creepy, really weird, really sinister, really original, and genuinely really scary. And then I'd also like to give a shout out to Down Pit by Sarah Jules, the editor. Another standout by far. Really disorientating, claustrophobic, and neatly done. Just don't read if this involves going into a mine, okay? So, like, claustrophobia, if that bothers you, stay away. Or don't, because it's a really good story. So when it comes to lining this up to a King book, obviously we're going to go into one of the collections. Now, this collection, bloody hell, has such a strong sense of place that I'm lining it up with Just After Sunset, which is King's collection from 2008. Or was it 2009? I'm pretty sure it was 2008. But that one has a strong Florida identity to it. A lot of the stories are set in Florida, so that seemed to be a good match for me. But honestly, if you like any of his collections, you will like this. So to sum up, these isles have plenty of dark tales to tell, and this collection does a great job of shining a spotlight not only on some of those tales, but also on this thriving indie horror scene we have here in Britain. It's one of the few things we Brits can be proud of right now. Now, I really hope there's going to be a sequel to this, and if there is, I hope for two things. One, I hope that I can submit a story to it. I'd love to have something considered to be part of something like this. But also second, I really hope they call it Bloody Hell, Not Again. I mean, come on, you can have that one for free. Yeah, it works. So this one came out on the 1st of August 2024. It's available on paperback and on Kindle. Do give it a try, and as I mentioned earlier, follow up on any authors that you particularly enjoyed in this, and don't forget those 3 R's. Read it, review it, then rave about it. Okay, that's it for another edition of the book club. Do let me know if you're going to pick up Bloody Hell, and if you do, come back here and let me know how you get on with it. Beyond that, do check the links to my range of Stephen King themed band shirts, my own collection of short stories, Once More Around the Sun, also set in Warwickshire, a county in the middle of England. You might enjoy that if you enjoy Bloody Hell. Sign up to my newsletter, all of those other things. But other than that, thanks a lot. Maybe subscribe. Come again soon for more book club. I'm shutting down now. Bye.